Present perfect versus past simple for TOEFL success. This lecture is designed to help you present perfect versus past simple for TOEFL success. This lecture is designed to help you master the choice between present perfect and past simple. In the TOEFL exam, specifically within the writing and speaking sections, using these tenses correctly is one of the easiest ways to boost your score for grammatical range and accuracy. Finished versus unfinished time, the main difference. Past simple, used for action that happened in a completely finished time period. The action is disconnected from the present. Present perfect, used for action that connect the past to the present moment. The time period is still open, or the result is important right now. Why does ETCS care so much about these two tenses? Because in academic English, your choice of tense communicates the status of research. If you choose the wrong tense in your independent writing or academic discussion, the reader will think you don't know if a study is still valid or if it's dead history. It affects your structural clarity. Use past simple for completed actions, finished situations, specific moments in the past. Structure, subject plus verb in past form. Examples. The lecture started at 9 a.m. Researchers published the article in 2020. I visited New York last winter. The action is completely finished. Time is clear or understood. Yesterday, last year, 2 weeks ago, in 2018, when I was a child. TOEFL example. The scientists conducted the experiment in 2015. Absolute time markers. Slide title. Words that force past simple. If you see this time expression in TOEFL reading or use them in your writing, you must use past simple. Specific dates, years, in 1945, in the 19th century, during World War II, the world ago, 2 days ago, millennia ago, a century ago. The word last, last night, last semester, last year, fixed past points yesterday, back then, at that time. Use past simple to describe events, eras, or civilization that no longer exist. Example 1. The Mayan civilization developed an advanced writing system before its decline. Example. The second. During the Ice Age, massive glaciers covered large areas of North America. Example. Third. In the 18th century, the Industrial Revolution shifted agrarian economies toward manufacturing. Discussing authors, scientists, and thinkers when citing examples in TOEFL essays about people who are no longer alive. Their entire life for work is a closed period. Example 1. Albert Einstein published his theory of general relativity in 1915. Example 2. Jane Austen depicted the social hierarchy of 19th century England in her novels. Example 3. Isaac Newton formulated the laws of motion and universal gravitation. Reporting specific past studies use past simple when you are referencing a specific study, experiment, or book published at a definite time in the past. Example. A landmark study conducted in 2005 proved that global temperatures were rising. Example. The next example, the psychologists tested 3 groups of primates to analyze social behavior. The next example, the excavation team discovered fossilized remains deep in the valley. Completed research and data. Reporting specific past studies use past simple when you are referencing a specific study, experiment, or book published at a definite time in the past. A landmark study conducted in 2005 proved that global temperatures were rising. The next example, the psychologists tested 3 groups of primates to analyze social behavior. Example 3, the excavation team discovered fossilized remains deep in the valley. Completed research and data. Reporting specific past studies. Use past simple when you are referencing a specific study, experiment, or book published at a definite time in the past. A landmark study conducted in 2005 proved that global temperatures were rising. The psychologists tested 3 groups of primates to analyze social behavior. And the next example, the excavation team discovered fossils remain deep in the valley. Mastering the present perfect tense is essential for scoring 25 plus on the TOEFL speaking and writing sections. While the reading and listening sections require you to recognize it, the productive section require you to use it closely to connect past data to present situation. TOEFL rarely tests grammar for the sake of grammar. It tests how well you use grammar to express precious ideas. Use the present perfect in 3 specific test scenarios. Summarizing academic trends, purpose to explain how a scientific, historical, or economical phenomenon has evolved up to the present day. Subject have has plus verb 3 plus since over the last years. TOEFL example. Over the last decade, online learning has revolutionized higher education by offering schedules to present a generalized, undeniable fact or personal observation as background evidence for your thesis statement formula. It has become clear that many people have argued that TOEFL exam. In recent years, it has become clear that remote work benefits both employers and employees. The most common mistake that costs TOEFL test takers points is mixing the present perfect with the past simple past rule. If the sentence contains a specific finish time marker, yesterday, in 2018, 5 years ago, during the 20th century, you must use simple past. Incorrect. Scientists have discovered the cure in 2021. Correct. Scientists discovered the cure in 2021. Simple past for fixed past time. Correct. Scientists have discovered a cure recently. Identify the grammatical errors in the following TOEFL response snippets and correct them. Prompt. The university has proposed a new dining hall plan. Student response. The university has changed the meal plan last week and students are very upset. Correction. The university changed the meal plan last week because last week is a specific finish time. Do you agree that technology has isolated people? Student response. Since the invention of smartphones, social interactions decrease significantly. Correction. Social interactions have decreased significantly because since indicate an action starting in the past and continuing up to now. Here is the comparison between the present perfect and simple past, completely in English, formatted with clear explanation, specific time, markers, and authentic TOEFL context. The core golden rule simple past focuses on when something happened. The time is finished, dead, and completely in the past. Present perfect focuses on what happened and its result right now. The time is connected to the present. Simple past. Finish time focuses on a specific point in the past. The action is over, which 100% over, and markers yesterday, in 2018, last week, ago, then. Present perfect unfinished time focuses on experience or cumulative progress. The action may still be happening or its effect is active. And markers recently, so far, since, for, already, yet. Here are some more examples. And in conclusion, I'd like to say that mastering the present perfect for TOEFL success. To secure a high score in the TOEFL exam, you must treat grammar not just as a set of rules, but as a tool for precise communication. The choice between the simple past and the present perfect tells the rater exactly how your data, evidence, or experiences relate to the present moment. The simple past is dead tense used when you are pointing to a specific calendar year in 2018, a fixed period 5 years ago, or a completed historical event. It cuts off all ties to the present. The present perfect is a bridge tense. Use it when an action started in the past, but its result matter right now, or when the timeline is still wide open, since so far over the last decade. Ternapay, ternapay. Жоқ, өшіру керек. Завершить. Таппадым завершитті. Остановить. Совместный ма? Совместный бола ма сондай? Енді көріп қалдыңыз ғой. Завершить конференцию.